work sequentially. So when we do sketch work, we're in 2D, that comes first. You're working with the overall line work of the car, the key lines of the car, let's say. You know, this very clean, elegant form, very, very graceful, but at the same time, daringly modern. There is this wonderful sense of taper inside view. There is this beautiful feeling of reduction to the overall surfaces and forms. Once, together with the client, we have concluded the design on paper, we then create a full-size sculpture of the car in clay. Well, the clay process, I guess, largely speaking, you're working within the last 10% of the design. You're really working with the minutiae of detail and line refinement and surface control. And actually, it's those two characteristics, probably more so than anything, that you are optimizing. You know, quality of line, but with it then the quality of surface. And clay is just, it's a fantastic medium to do that in because it's malleable and also because it's real time. You're doing it there in front of you. You're moving and there's a certain latitude within which you're working with, and then as you near the end of that phase, you're sort of bringing it down to the finer movements and the finer refinements. The foil, or die knock as it's called in the industry, replicates the real surface of the car, so the painted surface of the car. We judge it very much with light. The lighting in the room is always running in car line with the car, and this gives us a, you know, sort of a theoretical mapping on the surface to see exactly what the surface is doing. You can see how it connects, how the light moves over it. Our cars, I think, on first impression, are very, very sober. They're very, very clean. The surfaces are distilled of any kind of clutter. That purity requires a huge amount of focus and dedication to get the simplicity of line and the simplicity of surface. Final stage, it's really about understanding how we are living up to the quality of execution.
A living canvas is created by hand beating and honing metal. And the resulting aluminium body is created with a clarity of surface and continuation of line that is unable to be achieved by machine alone.
The car very purposefully projects a strong vision of modernity, but the real juxtaposition is that then this is paired with a very historic process of realization. The car starts its life with just sheet metal, and first you have to create form to that metal, and that takes place through, in this instance, the hammer forming process. We are realizing a car by hand. You would never, through the process of industrialization, expect to find the creative hand of the team, and indeed the clients, still involved at this stage. Building a car by hand allows the human soul to pass through the hands that are charged with shaping the metal and into the car. Industrialization intuition and the intervention of the human hand and the human eye. And that's a really incredible thing. The bonnet is sprayed by hand, and it has this wonderful transition from a dark color to a lighter shade of blue. It's a canvas that represents the human hand that created it.
The first of 3 boat tails is a culmination of our patron's exceptional thoughts, concepts and items which form the perfect experience. It truly personifies connoisseurship. The client couple who commissioned Rolls-Royce Coachbuild to fashion this boat tail wished to create a celebration of life and success, a statement of joyfulness, a moving work of art to enjoy with their family and friends. And in response, the rear deck is designed to house a highly ambitious concept never seen before in the automotive world. It opens in a butterfly gesture to reveal the treasure chest of moving parts, an intricate and generous hosting suite. This area becomes a celebratory focal point for shared occasions and is appointed with the perfect accoutrements for a true al fresco Rolls-Royce dining experience. This particular client is an aficionado of watches and has commissioned 2 extraordinary timepieces for his boat tail. At the client's request, the House of Rolls-Royce and the House of Beauvais have worked hand in hand to create exquisite, groundbreaking timepieces that reimagine Rolls-Royce's iconic centerpiece, the dashboard clock.
What is particularly special about this commission is that it is linking to our heritage. And it tells a wonderful story of the historic boat tail body style, but our modern interpretation is just that. You know, it's thoroughly contemporary. But at the same time, it still evokes the qualities of the historic body style.
We firmly believe that the future of luxury is about creating something singular. Rolls-Royce Coachbuild is a highly distilled expression of Rolls-Royce bespoke and is reserved for those who look to move beyond existing constraints. When these cars go live, all eyes on us. And for that reason, I think they have a tremendous impact into the brand. They are addressing desires. Many people in the world might say, one day I would love to own such a Coachbuild project myself. It's technically a car. In reality, when it comes to the heart of our clients, it's an object of art. It's luxury in its purest form. This kind of project is not a matter of money. It's just about perfection.